presentation with myself. Great. Welcome to this great Monday night. And there are just a few rules. I don't like to go through the whole rules, but just two things I want you to do for me. One, listen attentively. It's very important that you pay attention. When business is talked about, pay attention. When money is talked about, pay attention. You may have your own idea, but you may be surprised that someone else's idea might just be that all you need in order to change from where you are to where you're supposed to be. And then the second thing is that you will oblige me. Is just a request that every time I ask you to type into the comment box, please go ahead and type. Why? It's Declaration Monday. You know, Bob Proctor, my very good mentor and friend, late Bob Proctor, says that if your mind can see it, you can touch it with your hand. Napoleon Hill says, whatever your mind can conceive and believe, you can achieve. So very important that we declare what we want, because we'll be talking about prosperity, we'll be talking about success, we'll be talking about achieving today. Please go ahead and oblige me to declare with me this beautiful and awesome Monday morning. Monday evening, please. Sorry about that. Of course, my name is Rex Uwemudom, Vice President, International Business Expansion for Titans Empire Builders International, and of course, one of the leaders of First Choice Afro Villa, land banking and building partners. What am I talking about tonight? It's about the world of opportunities. I'm not going to spend much time on the videos, but I want you to know that what we are offering to you is high quality, durable innovation, something new, something different, something that has not happened before, where ordinary people can begin to aspire to own properties, ordinary people can begin to aspire to be players in the real estate industry, something exclusive to the wealthy in the past. Good news about what we are offering you is that it is 100% money back guarantee. So once you're connected with us, you get your money back immediately, and then the next thing you start talking about is profit. So this is a great opportunity that we are offering to you guys. It's the world of Titans Empire Builders International. And here we say that prosperity and property is sure. Let's begin to declare for ourselves this Monday evening. But really want to use the word morning because, you know, whenever you make money is your morning. If you make money at 10 p.m., you can say, hey, good morning, everybody, because you're making money. So declare this evening now that for you, prosperity and property is very sure. For me, of course, it is certain. It is sure. I have no doubt about that. Why? Because I'm connected with Titans Empire Builders International. How do you get this prosperity with our system? Very well, our land banking and building partners. And then, of course, empowered consumerism. Empowered consumerism is our payment platform. That is the system we use to help you make money, among others. And with this partnership, you can enjoy home ownership. You can enjoy all expenses paid trip. Of course, thank you very much, Prince. Prosperity and property is sure for you. And so shall it be. You can enjoy lifestyle. What am I talking about, Rex? It's land banking, where you can own your own land, any location in Nigeria. I'll show you how that works out. You can own your own home. You can be a house owner, a home owner, a landlord, and then you can enjoy the beauty of lifestyle. Faith, prosperity, and property is very sure for you. It is indeed sure for everybody that is connected to this amazing, amazing system. Of course, I talked about all expenses paid so that people can travel. We've had that. This was the last trip to Dubai that our people had 2 years ago. This year, there might be another trip because restrictions have been lifted around the world on this COVID-19 saga. This was a trip to the Philippines. I was there. 5-star treatment. Madam Kemara is also declaring prosperity and property for herself, and so shall it be. As you declared, so shall you have it. It's what you want, really. You know, I'm a protagonist of that statement. What do you want? What you want, you will always get. Where you are is a result of what you want. Where you will be, you will always see the result of what you want. After this trip, 5-star treatment in Batangas, in the city, in the Philippines, it was a very, very beautiful experience. And anybody can enjoy this. But let's declare again, because this year there will be other trips. Would you like to be on the next trip? Would you like your picture to appear here, your video to where people will celebrate you as the next qualifier for our trip, go to the chat box and declare there that you will be in the next trip. While I go ahead and tell you about the quality of what everybody wants in life. Everybody wants to enjoy financial freedom. Everybody wants to enjoy time freedom. Everybody wants to enjoy good health. And everybody wants to be a landlord. These are the basic things we want in life. Call them our basic desires. But the truth of the matter is that because of what that 9% of the people will never enjoy these realities. Only 5% enjoy this. Why? Because only 5% understand what needs to be done. I will show you how it will be done. Madam Kemara wants to still be again in the next trip, even after being to Dubai. Wow, I like that kind of spirit. Guys, shelter is said to be the fundamental physiological need of every man. Everybody requires a house over their head. But the problem is that Nigeria is lesser now than what it used to be because some of that land had gone to Cameroon in the Bakassi Peninsula saga. Now, if that is the case, the question will be, what of our population? Is it still the same? The question, answer is definitely no. The population has increased 40 million or 30-something million at that time to about 200 million now, but the land mass has reduced. That means that a time will come when everybody will be running towards the only few who have that land. That is why real estate is a gold mine. Ladies and gentlemen, we have done research with the Nigerian Bureau of Statistics, National Bureau of Statistics, and it has been found out that as we speak today, no more 23 million, more than 27 million housing units deficit cut across all sectors of the economy. Now, if this is the case, that means that there is a big problem that the government has to deal with. Now, research also says that for the government to manage this housing crisis, government needs to produce at least 1 million housing units every year. Now, Rex, if government produces 1 million housing units every year, how many years will it take the government to deal with a deficit of more than 27 million? That means that's 27 years. The funny part about the matter is that, ladies and gentlemen, as of today, as we speak, all the investment in real estate in Nigeria, including government and private sector, does not produce up to 10,000 units annually. 1 million to 10,000 units. You see that the market is still very wide, still very open. Now, question, what needs to be done? A lot of people have gone into private development of their own properties because government cannot help everyone. A lot of individuals have started building their houses, but we have gone to check. To provide these kind of houses is not easy. The average Nigerian who even goes ahead to say, let me build a 3-bedroom flat for myself. I live in one, and I know what it costs. Take away the cost of buying the land and look at the cost of materials. You will see that it is a big challenge. Today, cement, they say, is 4,500 per bag, but the price is constantly increasing. The day before yesterday, a friend of mine went to buy cement and they told him it's 5,000 naira. Imagine that. This is just, let's say these are the cost of materials for an individual to put up a 3-bedroom flat for himself. We are talking about already millions of naira. The price of land is not here. And the challenge of people putting up their own property is that most times people don't even use quality builders. We have bricklayers who have turned themselves into engineers. They manage materials, they manage resources because they want to make more profit, and they claim they are helping you to save money. What happens? We experience collapsed buildings. We see that every day. Even companies that are supposed to be frontliners to show the right thing to be done. We had a collapsed 27-story building in Lagos last year, and we've had it all over the country. Houses are collapsing. Why? Poor quality. Guys, there is good news. Come on, tell me there in the chat box, good news. You know, I told you to oblige me. Good news. What's the good news? Good news is that there's an alternative, and that alternative is the Tebi Eco Building System alternative. Did I see good news in the chat box? Good news. Good news. Thank you. Good news. Tebi Eco Building System alternative. What is that alternative? Guys, is precast technology. Take a look at that. Quality housing delivered to you, residential buildings, very beautiful aesthetics, houses that are durable, 100 years guarantee, no maintenance. This is what we are offering you. Houses that are soundproof, fire resistant, water resistant. Precast technology, 80% done in the factory and just 20% coming together on site. No need for extra skilled labor on site because the work is already done in the factory. It's just up to that. This is a duplex we put together, as you can see. Good news is that this kind of building can last through years, and estates can be put up in the space of 6 weeks. Can you imagine that? That is not possible with brick and mortar. This is the new innovation that Tebi and Afro our partners are bringing to you. And I think that this wonderful system deserves a clap. So go to the chat box, ladies and gentlemen, and give me that virtual clap to herald this amazing system. Take a look at our factory at Awuyaya here in Lagos. And this factory can be moved to any part of the country in the space of 2 weeks. Wow. Guys, is this good? Is this excellent? Is this just amazing? Yeah, I see that virtual clap in the chat box of people appreciating the beautiful thing that Titans Empire Builders International with our partnership are bringing to you. Excellent. This is Madam Camera. Please feel free to request for this video from the person that invited you. What I'm talking about here is precast technology. That is one of the great things that we are bringing to you. You will see many other things we are bringing out, but precast technology is one of them. Rex, do you have estates in Nigeria already? Absolutely. We have in Elegushi. These are 4-bedroom terrace duplexes that are already there, waiting for you to collect. I like that, to collect. Come and collect your own. We have in Owerri. We have all across Nigeria. We are expanding. The CEO just came back recently from Abuja, closing deals on people who want to acquire our properties all across Nigeria. Guys, this is what we are offering you from Titans Empire Builders International and our various partnerships. These are wonderful estates in Owerri. The prices are constantly going up because development is increasing. In these estates, you have swimming pool, recreational facilities, shopping complex, everything you need right at your doorstep. Please do well to request for this video from the person that invited you so I can show you how this business works in its entirety. How do you own these properties? That is a big question because most Nigerians don't actually have the cash to buy this kind of house. So we have proposed 4 simple ways. For those who have the money, you can pay outright, house allocated to you immediately. Oh, I don't have money, Rex, but I'm a civil servant and I've been saving my money with Federal Mortgage Bank with the National Housing Fund scheme. It is allowed. We can help you with access to that and you can use to pay for it. The question I usually ask civil servants is, how much do you have saved in your National Housing Fund? Except you have been a director for several years, maybe 10 or 15 years, then you can be talking about having good saving. The rest of civil service is peanut. And we have many retired civil servants who after 25, 30 years of working do not even have up to 1 million naira in their National Housing Fund saving. Can you imagine that? Okay, I'm in private sector, Rex. I have access to mortgage bank. That is excellent. Maybe your salary is good. We have our mortgage banking partners, or if you have yours and you want to propose, we can always make you use that and pay for the property. Challenge again in Nigeria, how many people have job security? Most people, when you get a job, you get a good job. After a short while, if you're not careful, you might lose that job. What now happens to your mortgage? How do you continue to pay? That is why Titans Empire Builders International, in our ingenuity, brought up a 4th option, which is the Tebi Economy Driver, Economy Designer Plan. This is the 4th option. What is this option? With a minimal investment, you can get return of investment, you can get profit on your investment, and you can use part of that profit to pay for any property of your choice. Guys, sit back. I'm going to come to that in a second, and I'm going to show you how it is possible with only 49,000, 79,000, or even 149,000, and you can own your own property anywhere in Nigeria. I told you this is innovation. This is something excellent, and we're going to see that in a short while. Now, let's go to the realities. Let's deal with the facts on ground. Please, if you agree with me, go to the comment box and concur. Type fact or true. Is it a reality that most Nigerians don't have work? That many people are looking for work in Nigeria today? Is it a fact that those who even have work are complaining because the salaries are not enough? Fact. Is it a reality that most people earn less than they spend on a monthly basis? Is it a reality that most people, their responsibilities are increasing, but their income is still the same? Are these realities? Is this true? Yes, it is true. Thank you, Madam Kemara. Thank you, Prince. Thank you, Madam Faye. This is a fact. This is the reality that we deal with. This is why you see people inheriting tenanthood. People, their parents were tenants. They are tenants. They are going to probably leave that same thing to their children. And this is a big problem. That is why we have decided to form partnerships. Why partnerships? Because we can give people soft landing so that they can own their own properties, own their own homes across Nigeria. So who are our partners? Let me introduce you to our first partner, First Choice Afro Villa. First Choice Afro Villa is a real estate company founded by the African and Nigerian legend himself, Kanu Nwankwo, aka Papilo. He says that we have made Nigerians proud in football, in philanthropy. Let's do the same thing in real estate so that ordinary people can own their own homes, own their own land across Nigeria. Please do well to request for this video from the person that invited you so that I can go ahead and show you this amazing way, how it is possible. This is what Papilo says. He says, I have made Nigerians proud in football. Give me the same opportunity and I will make us proud in real estate. So what is he planning to do? Make it possible for ordinary people, ordinary Nigerians to have access to their own homes across Nigeria. Wow, this is great. This is from a man that has tasted poverty and has built himself to be successful and is now making it possible. Guys, if you'd like to join Papilo, feel free to go to the chat box and put it there. And if you have joined him, tell us you have joined him. There are benefits for those who join him. There is benefit. What is the mission? What is Papilo's plan? He says he wants to bridge the gap between the rich and ordinary people in the real estate industry by giving the option that ordinary people can also have their dreams of being homeowners a reality in Africa. How does he want to do this? His vision says to be the first to use an unconventional system. Remember, I told you in the beginning, this is innovation, this is new. Unconventional system that even the poorest of the poor can actually own their own homes in Nigeria. Can you imagine that? Thank you all those who have already joined Papilo. Just like myself, we have joined him, we are enjoying the benefits. If you have not joined him, I'm going to show you how it is possible and how you can enjoy this amazing, amazing opportunity that Kanu Nwankwo is giving to us with First Choice Afro Villa. Does he have land already in Nigeria? Remember, the first vision is land banking. I'm going to show you why land banking is important because this is the new gold mine. There is already land across Nigeria in Enugu, in Owerri, in Imo, in Ebonyi, in Lagos. As I told you in the beginning, over the weekend, we just went to close some deals in Abuja. So it is possible that anybody can own their own land. And what have we done to make it even easier? We've given several payment plans so that you may not feel, oh, I don't have money to pay outrightly for a 3 million land or a 2.5 million or a 5 million or whatever cost the land is. You can pay installmentally. You can pay over 3 months. You can pay over 6 months. You can pay over 12 months. Hey, let me give you another secret. You can even pay little by little if you join the winning train. Join Titans Empire Builders International, sell the land, get your 10% commission, and commit part of that commission to pay for your own property. This is another way you can own your land. Imagine that, guys. I think this is an excellent option. Can you go to the chat box and tell me this is excellent? That you can even sell the land, get commission, and use your commission to pay for your own property that you get from Titans Empire Builders International and First Choice Afro Villa. This is excellent. Thank you, Madam Kemara. So this is what we are giving to you. So the question that comes to mind is, why should I do land banking? I told you just a few minutes ago that this is the new gold mine. We are going to do research and realize that there is no wealthy person in the world who does not have investment in real estate. Please go and check it again. None. In fact, we discovered that the average wealthy man, once he starts to make money, is buying real estate. Why? I'll show you why. Why should you do land banking? Some of us have had the experience. I have, and I'm sure if we do a quick survey in this place, we will find out that many people here have equally had the opportunity to buy land in a place you call bush or underdeveloped. And then 5 years, 10 years down the line, the cost of that land is out of your reach. I'll show you a video in a short while where Otodala said that in the 90s, he bought land in the Bejuleki area in Songotedo, even before Bejuleki in Songotedo at 40,000 naira per plot. Today, that 40,000 plot of land is now going for 17, 20. What am I saying? Recently, somebody told me a plot of land in Sangotedo is going for 30, 40 M. 40,000, 10 years down the line, 20 years down the line is already 40 M. That is what land banking is all about. That is the real gold mine. That is what it is. It is buying land at a price today, keeping that land, securing it, and then you can make it as an investment in the future. This is what land banking is all about. Now, the question is, why should anybody do this? Why should I go and put my money in land and leave it there and be praying that it will appreciate? Guys, the value of land always goes up, whether you like it or not. The value will always go up. This is a fact globally. They said today in Ukraine they are fighting. Maybe the cost of land has gone down. Go back when that war is over in a short while, the value of that land will be maybe double, even triple what it was last time. Now, if you decide to make improvement on your land, you fence it or you build on it, it will also increase in value. Land is abundant. It is cheap, especially in cheap. Even if it is 3 million, the locations are excellent. Even if it is 5 million, if in a short while, that land will be maybe 20 million. What are you going to do about it? Then you won't have the money. Land is easier to manage. All the utility bills or tenant issues are not there. And guys, take it from me today, land is safe investment. There will always be demand for it. We saw the landmass of Nigeria at independence. We saw the landmass today. We saw the population of Nigeria at independence. We saw the population today. You realize that there is always demand for land. People are migrating from the rural areas to the urban areas. They will need land. So it is very, very important that land banking is put into consideration. Ladies and gentlemen, please look at Otedola. Because of this video, because I think we'll be having audio issues. In the 80s, 90s, we bought land at 40,000 naira, 2 plots at 80,000. Today, that land, I told you, the land is going for 25, 30, 40 million naira per plot. Imagine that. That is why land banking is very, very important. Good news, guys. People are getting their land allocation in Tebi. I told you already, this is an amazing system of partnerships that we have created. Ordinary people, students, workers, clergy people, anybody can get their land allocation in Tebi. Question, I always ask that all the time. What about you? Would you like to get your own land allocation? Go to the chat box, type it there. I will be the next to get my land allocation in Tebi, because it is what you want that ultimately you're going to get, ladies and gentlemen. This is a reality. Who is the next to get his land allocation? I know that most people will be thinking, but I don't have good salary. Don't worry about that. I don't have enough saving. Don't worry about that. Princess will be the next. Hey, don't forget, it is Declaration Monday. I told you in the beginning, you have to declare for yourself what you want right here in this presentation. Now, the average low income or medium income earner in Nigeria cannot buy land. I know that for a fact, because when you take out your recurring expenses, how much is left for saving? We put here from our calculation maybe 5,000, but the truth of the matter is that most people don't even have any saving at the end of the month. In Nigeria, you find people that even before they collect their salary, they are in debt. When they get their salary, they are paying debt. This is the reality. But we have come to discover from our daily training that you cannot focus on your on what you consider as your reality today. You have to focus on your vision. These are part of the things we are going to teach you. I'm going to show you that in a short while. But we know that the average Nigerian cannot own their own land. Lucas will own his own land. But here in Tebi, we make it possible in spite of the challenge. That is why Titans Empire Builders International was created. That is why we even made ourselves a legal entity being registered with Corporate Affairs Commission. Who brought this vision? Guys, permit me, go to the chat box and please appreciate this amazing, amazing young man. He's none other than Chief Engineer Jerry Patrick Onokaibe. Go to the chat box and give him a virtual clap for the amazing vision he has brought in, because it was his passion and his vision based on his experience that he started and said, no, we can create a system where everybody, thank you, Madam Kemara, where anybody can be a landlord in Nigeria. It is not impossible. Scripture already says that all things are possible. I'm asking you to go to the comment box, because when you celebrate other people, you too will be celebrated one day. Thank you, Prince. Thank you, Madam Kemara. Thank you all those who are celebrating this amazing guy who has created this vision. It is because of his vision that someone like Papilo started First Afro Villa. It is because of his vision that somebody like Papilo said, no, I will be a part of this system so that I too will be remembered for making housing and land ownership a reality for Nigerians. Thank you, Lucas. Thank you all those who have appreciated this amazing young man. Please, as I said earlier, request for all of these videos from the person that invited you. Let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. We have created the system. We have created the partnership. Titans Empire Builders International, First Choice Afro Villa, Empowered Consumerism. I've shown you the partnership with First Choice. I'll show you the other one in a short while. But I want you to declare now. This Declaration Monday, guys, whether you like it or not, declare what you want. It's the beginning of a working week. It's the beginning of an amazing week. It's the middle of the third month of the year, and everything is possible before the end of this year. Declare that you don't have any reason not to be a landlord this year. Once you believe that, it is going to come to pass. That if you're not a landlord, you can be a landlord this year. If you're already a landlord, you can own more properties this year. There is no limit to what you can achieve. Thank you, Prince. You don't have any reason not to be a landlord this year. And as many as go to the comment box and declare this for themselves, I declare with you on this Declaration Monday that so shall it be, that you shall be your own landowner, you shall be your own homeowner this year, 2022, not 2023 or 25, this year. Hey guys, we don't only teach you how to make money, we don't only do home ownership, we also do philanthropy. We give out to the poor every last Saturday of the month, following the vision of our amazing Lolo Lilian Onyono. We touch lives and impact the world through our Tebi outreach program. Every month, going to feed the less privileged, going to feed the poor. Scripture says that it is good to give. It is good to give, because Scripture says when you give, the measure you give, you will receive even more, pressed down, shaking together and running over. This is God's declaration. So if you are in Tebi, make sure you are connected to the outreach. If you're not in Tebi, make sure you get to the person that invited you so you can get connected to the outreach program. It is good to be a giver. Guys, before now, and we are going a little back to that because of Corona restrictions, we used to have big presentations, 1,000 seats, and I'm telling you, I've been there severally. And in those events, we give out letters of allocation. Now we are still doing that in smaller crowds, but we are going back to this. Let me introduce you to a few people who have enjoyed the privilege of being allocated their properties in Tebi. Retired civil servant, Mrs. Rosemary Omodia, former student when he joined us, Idris Abdul, of course, lecturer at University of Lagos, Dr. Akishola, and a former beggar on the streets of Lagos, Mrs. Dare. This picture just tells you something, that in Tebi, we don't care where you're coming from. Where we care, what we care about is where you are going. I used to say before in the past that we don't care about your certificate. What we care about is your certificate. What do you want to do with your life? What do you desire for yourself? What aspirations do you have? We will work with you to bring them to reality. This is a thing that has been happening before now. For the last couple of years, people have received their allocations from Papilo. People are still doing the same. Our partnership has become stronger. Our system has become tighter. We have expanded so much around Nigeria, and more people can get their own land allocation. Would you like to be the next? Would you like to be the next to get your own allocation? Declaration Monday, I keep reminding you that, guys. So quickly go to the chat box and declare that you will be the next to get your own land allocation or house allocation in Tebi. Depends on what you want. Everything you want is definitely possible. This is a national project. We've been to several governors. This was the former governor of Anambra State. We're already in talks with the current governor. We are going around the nation, meeting ministers, meeting commissioners, all people around. Thank you, Madam Kemara. I keep declaring with you who declare for yourself what you want as it is on Monday evenings, that as you want it, so shall you get it in abundance, even beyond your imagination. All you need to do is declare it. This night, you can see it there. We have met religious leaders, we have met traditional rulers, we have met political leaders, and everywhere we go, people are excited about this amazing opportunity that Titans Empire Builders International, First Choice Afro Villa, and our other partners are bringing to the table. I've told you about the partnership with First Choice Afro Villa. Let me show you our second partner rather, and that is Economy Designer Plan 3.0. Rex, what kind of designer is this? With this kind of thing, with this partnership, we tell you that you have the right to design your own life. Guys, take it from me. Your life does not depend on anybody, not your parents, not your siblings, not your co-workers, not your boss, but absolutely depends on you. because it is what you want that you will aspire towards. In Tebi, we believe that you can design your life, you can choose the way your future is going to be. How? Partnership. Our partnership with Empowered Consumerism. There was a meeting between the CEO of Titans Empire Builders International and Empowered Consumerism, where Dr. Ed Kabantong, the top direct selling CEO in the world, said something. He said, get connected with Jerry J, and he can teach you how you can turn your life around 360 degrees, no limit, no limit. But Proctor used to say this. He says, you are the limit you create for yourself. Here in Tebi, we are breaking limits, we are breaking barriers. Please don't be angry. Request for this video from the person that invited you so you can hear the details. So who is Empowered Consumerism? Dr. Ed Kabantong, Visionary President, Engineer Francis Miguel, and Sir John Raymond Aspirin. These are the founders of Empowered Consumerism. What is their business about? Using the shared and connected economy to create wealth. They've been in existence this year, 16 years in existence, and they have transformed the lives of so many people, especially in Nigeria. So many multi-billionaires created from this amazing system. And this is where we are riding on as our payment platform in Titans Empire Builders International. Thank you, Madam Kemara. The shared and connected economy. The impact of coronavirus. I was listening to one woman today, Mrs. Little. She said that before Corona, people used to look at those who did online activities as strange. Today, they are asking them, how do you do that thing? What is it that you do? How does the shared and connected economy work? It works in a simple way. From the comfort of your home, wherever you are, using the power of social media, using the power of online tools, you can create a community of wealthy people. Good news is that here in Tebi, we have the tools and we will teach you how to use it effectively. You create a community of people, you make money in the process, and you can invest that money into real estate. It's a matter of choice. I'm going to show you how that works in just a short while. What Tebi has done is we created a 12 weeks program inside the shared and connected economy that in 12 weeks, if you are serious with your life, you can transform your life permanently. No limit, guys, no limit. Please go to the chat box. Let me know I'm communicating with you. Type in that chat box now, no limit, because there is no limit to what you can achieve. There is no limit to where you can be. There is no limit to what you can do. There is no limit to the success that you can get. No limit. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, all those who are typing there. No limit. And that's what I'm going to show you, how our 12 weeks program can create that lack and break that barrier of limits. First, it's an international business partnership. You have seen the partnerships. It's a mentorship and training platform. We will teach you how to succeed. We will mentor you until you get what you want. Apart from that, it's a school where you learn leadership and entrepreneurship. People like John Maxwell will tell you that to be successful, you have to be an effective leader. Leadership is what takes you to where they say it's your aptitude that will determine your altitude. And that is the power of leadership. Of course, what is our desire is to help you achieve that financial, time and health freedom and shelter that I spoke to you about in the beginning. Ladies and gentlemen, please take note. Listen very carefully. This is not a get-rich-quick scheme. This is not a lotto or gambling platform. This is not a system for people who are not serious about what they want, who are not serious about the success they desire, who are not serious about their lives. Let me show you how we work. Listen very carefully. This is what this business is all about with our partnership. With a minimum investment of 49,990 naira, minimum investment, it can be higher. You can earn up to 168,000 naira every day, 57.3 million naira every year. If you want to know how it was, type 1 in the chat box. Let me know that we are together. Type 1 in the chat box very quickly, and then I'll go ahead and show you how amazing, how 49,000 minimum. Thank you. Okay, there is one already. How 49,000 minimum can translate to 168,000. It's as simple as this. I told you that in this system, once you have registered, you will get an instant return of investment. You have registered with 49,000. We spoke about health freedom in the beginning, that people desire health freedom. Once you pay 49,990 naira, we will give you health products to help you build your immune system. to help you guarantee that you have true health freedom. And then after that, what you enjoy is profit. This is it. Your products are what your return of investment is even worth more than your investment. Your minimal investment is 49,000. You'll be getting health products worth over 60,000 naira. Imagine that. And then you start to get profit. Please type profit. Profit. Profit is what you get. What profit do you get? We teach you, training and mentorship platform, how to connect effectively. Once that connection takes place with the 2.0 platform of 49,000 profit, thank you, Prince. The first profit you get is 5,000 naira, 5,000 without buying or selling. Just because you have used our own training and system to connect with other people, you get 5,000 naira. Then we still have another system called Binary, where we pay you 7,000 naira in March sales bonus. Wow, all profits. Rex, please explain further. It's as simple as this. Please let me make an example of somebody here in this. David, please permit me to use you as my example right here. Mr. David, this is you. There is no limit to the number of people you can connect using this system with our training. For everybody you connect with the Ed Plan 2.0, with the 49,000 platform, everybody you connect, you get 5,000. I will show you how you can get more with this connection in a short while. Now, Mr. David, this is you. You have registered with 49,000 minimum. This is the minimum. But if your dream is bigger, hang on, I will show you how you can get more. 49,000 is your investment. We teach you how to connect effectively. Remember, it's a training and mentorship platform. When that connection takes place with your person A, you get 5,000. With your person B, you still get 5,000. System says, wow, David, you have A on your left and B on your right, you will still get 7,000 naira. That's 17,000 profit. No buying or selling, just connecting. Hey, let me tell you a secret, Mr. David. Every human being alive is a passport to another person. But it depends on what kind of passport you want to be. Some people are passports that have never been used, virgin passports. They've never changed that page. But other people are passports that have traveled around the world, created connections. Mr. David, it doesn't end there. We will teach your person A and B to be a passport like you. They too will connect with people. They too will enjoy 17,000 like you. What will happen to you, Mr. David? You keep getting profit. What's your profit? 7,000. Every time the system sees a connection on your left and on your right, you get profit of 7,000 naira. 7,000 naira keeps following you, Mr. David, every time, whether it is by your effort or it is by the effort of your team members, because we will keep training anybody that gets connected to you. So they too will create connection. And with you still creating more connections, 7,000 keeps chasing you. Mr. David, is this a good problem to have? Please answer me, sir. Is it a good problem to have 7,000 chasing you continuously, or lack of money chasing you? I think it's a better problem to have 7,000 chasing. Mr. David, 7,000 with our safety net, you can get 7,000 naira every day. That means, Mr. David, you can enjoy 168,000 naira per day, 1.1 million naira in a week, 5,040,000 naira every month, just by creating connections using our tools, using our training. Good news, sir, is that this money is daily payout. No time frame, no maintenance, no buying or selling, just creating awesome connections. Remember, this is the way the shared and connected economy works. So Rex, how does this translate to owning my own land or owning my own house? Very simple. With your authorization, anytime you make money from this system or even from sale of land, if you authorize the company, 50% of that money will go to pay for the property you have chosen, whether it is land or house. The other 50% will come to your bank account, so you are still enjoying money for yourself and your family. Once your regular payments of 50% of what you earn accumulates up to 30% of the worth of the property you have chosen, land or house, that property is allocated to you. If it is land, the land is allocated to you, and then we spread your balance payment over 12 months. Wow. What if it is house? Same principle. You've paid 30%, the house is allocated to you, the balance 70% is spread over 5 years. Mr. David, is this good or is this just excellent? Please go to the chat box, communicate with me, let me know that you are here with me, sir, because this is very important discussion we are having. Ladies and gentlemen, it does not end there. It does not end there. you can connect with a higher amount. I told you that the size of your dream will determine the size of your success. Thank you, excellent. If you decide to connect with us with 79,990 naira, which is our economy designer plan, your instant return of investment is over 100,000 naira. Can you imagine that? But what happens when you create connections on this same package? Let's say people connect with you with 79,000. What do you earn? You will earn over 20, you will earn at least 20,000 naira from their own connection as direct advert bonus. And you will still enjoy match sales bonus of 7,000. So that means if you connect with 2 people here, that's 47,000 naira instant profit. Imagine if you get to connect with 10 people. Remember, there's no limit to the number of people you can connect to. What if you connect with our higher connection, our higher product, which is called Neoverse? That is 129,990 naira. Your instant return of investment is 166,000 naira minimum. What will happen when you create connections? Everybody that connects to you on this package, you will get instant profit of 30,000 naira. That means you connect with 2, that's 60,000 plus 7,000 match sales bonus, that's 67,000 naira. Wow, can you imagine that? What if you do the higher connection? People get to connect with you. Remember, there is no limit to who you can meet. You can meet people who have bigger plans, bigger desires, and even what you have. They get connected with 259,000. There is instant return of investment of 336,000 plus. What's the profit? For everybody that connects to you on this package, you get paid 50,000 naira as direct advert bonus. So with 2, that means you have 107,000 naira. Can you imagine that? Guys, what if you do the bigger one, which is our Digiverse? Digiverse says it's 449,000 to connect. Instant return is 660 naira minimum. What's your connection package? If somebody connects with you on this, your instant return, your instant profit is 100,000. So you connect with 2, that's 207,000 naira. Remember, your match sales bonus is constant, but the direct advert bonus for everybody that connects to you, depending on the package they connect, could be 5, 20, 30, 50, or 100. Is there more? Absolutely. There is still more. There is the 999,000 package. Guys, if you are a big dreamer, you can achieve bigger. Instant return, 1.3 million. What will happen to you when people connect on this same package? For everybody that connects on this package, you enjoy 150,000 naira instant direct advert bonus. So if you connect with 2, that means you've gotten 300 plus match sales bonus, 307,000. So imagine that you connect with 10 people on Megaverse alone. That means you've already earned 1 million naira plus. Can you imagine that, ladies and gentlemen? This is an awesome and amazing system. Good news is that Tebi has done something. Oh, so that you don't focus only on the match sales, on the direct advert bonus. Let's take a look at what will happen if your focus is just on your match sales bonus, irrespective of where people connect with you. In 12 weeks, if you decide to take the action that we teach you to do, you can imagine. Let me show you what can happen to you. Oh, Mr. David is gone here, but let me use Mr. MX, or is it M5 I see here? Let me use as my continuous example. This is you. You start your investment with 49,000 or 79,000 or 129 or whatever the package you begin with. All we need for you to do in your first week, Mr. MS, is to connect with 2 people. Remember, it's 7,000 naira. That is your match sales bonus. With our training and mentorship, each of these 2 people connect with 2 people each in their first week. They get what you get 14,000. With each connection taking place, your income continues to increase. Remember, this is all profit. You have already collected your return of investment. All profit. What will happen to you in 12 weeks, that's 90 days, 3 months, is that you could have made as much as 14.3 million naira with whatever investment you started with. 14.3 million naira. Remember, with your instruction, 50% goes to pay for the property you have chosen, 50% comes to your pocket. Once you have paid 30% of the worth of the property is allocated to you, whether it is land or house. Balance is spread. If it is land, in 12 months, 70% spread. If it is house, in 5 years, 70% spread. Imagine what can happen to you in 12 weeks. How many land would you have probably owned with 14 million? Now, if you now follow the instructions of this great man, Dr. T.D. Jakes, who says that you should never stop building. If you want to succeed in life, you have to keep building. He says, don't stop building. If you don't stop building, what will happen to you, Mr. MS? What will happen to you? I will show you in a very quick time. What can happen to you is that in 1 year, you would have made 57 million. In 3 years, 171 million. In 5 years, 286 million plus, with your investment of either 49,000 or your investment of 129 or 79 or 990,000. How many houses would you have achieved with this kind of money? How many land would you have purchased? What kind of lifestyle would you have lived? You know, Napoleon Hill says something. He says, we are not suffering from lack of resources, but from lack of creativity. People cannot even imagine themselves owning this kind of money, so we remain mediocre. Start to think big. Start to open your mind and begin to use the power of your imagination and think of what you can do with this amazing money. The good news is that in Tebi, we have a system, we have a strategy to help you achieve this as long as this is what you desire. What is that strategy? Training. Training says that training can help you develop a good learning and listening attitude. Just like Abraham Lincoln said, if you give me 6 hours to chop down a tree, I will use 4 hours to sharpen my axe, and then that tree will go down in 2 hours' time. This is a fact. That's what training helps you do. Open your mind to the possibilities you can enjoy in Tebi. And training is the backbone for our own housing business here in Titans Empire Builders International. What is the training that you will get, MS? The training is very simple. The first is called Quick Starter Guide. Quick Starter Guide is a 3-step training. First step, how to use our system to connect without convincing or selling. We're not asking you to convince anybody. We're not asking you to sell anything. We're asking you to share the opportunity. Those who desire success will get connected to you. And when they do, just like yourself, the first thing we will do with them is to plan. The system says you can make 14 million. Maybe your dream is bigger. Maybe your dream is 20. Maybe your dream is 50. We will plan for you how you can use our system to generate the money you want in your first 3 months. And then we will show you those who have succeeded. How does it work? It's about mentorship. You can be mentored either by our landlord or by our Tebi sharers or by our Tebi coordinators. Everything depends on what you want, Mr. MS. Everything depends on what you want. What do I mean by that? If you want bigger money, we can work it out for you. If you want to be mentored by the landlord, you have to get connected right away today, and the landlord will be assigned to you to mentor you. But if you delay your connection, you will be assigned a coordinator or a sharer. MS, let me show you some of our success stories. This is a young Filipino guy. I met him when I was in the Philippines myself. Success at the age of 25. At the age of 25, this guy was already a multi-millionaire and had built this amazing house. Take a look at this beautiful house. You know, people say you have bad dreams, you have nightmare. It's probably because of where you're staying. If you stay in this kind of place with this lovely ambience, there can't be nightmare or bad dream. Let's go upstairs so you can see what's going on. Let's look at the house of a 25-year-old. How old are you? How old are people here who are sitting? It's because we have not started dreaming the way we should dream. Take a look at this, the family room, very beautiful. Take a look at the bedroom, it will show us in a short while. Lovely. When you sleep there, you sleep peacefully. That's the music room. Wow. Take a look at that bedroom. Look at that. Lovely. Lovely. With beautiful upholstery. This is what I call a home. A home. And how does he achieve this? Because he has a vision board. And that's what we teach you in Tebi, how to build your vision so you can achieve what you want. The scripture says it all in Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 2 to 4. Go and read that. Please write that vision down. It may delay, but it will surely come to pass. Guys, we don't only have a Filipino experience, we have many Nigerians who have enjoyed success in this business. People who have bought their cars, people who are living in their houses, people who have changed their lives, people who have become success stories, just like the CEO right here. Now, I want you to declare one last thing before I leave you this evening. I want you to go to the chat box and declare that you can put my name if you're not convinced about putting yours. I'm a success story. I know that I, Rex Udom, am a success story. My name will be used for testimony. People will come to say, Rex, that thing you were doing, how was it? How did you do it? Let me learn. So go to the chat box, declare for yourself. Remember, it's Declaration Monday. That Madam Kimara has done there. I am Kimara. I'm a success story. And as you declare it, so shall you be celebrated in this amazing system. So shall you be celebrated in Tebi and in this world that we are in. Guys, everything is possible. Everything is absolutely possible. That is why we keep getting testimony. As Prince is a success story. As you declare it, so shall it be. It's Declaration Monday, guys. How do you achieve this success? Is by training. When you join us in Tebi, your 45,000 MS, you are a success story. Is it M5? You are a success story. How do you get it? It's simply by the training we give to you. And our training is free. Guys, people here go to pay stupendous money to get trained, and then we come to teach our members for free. We teach you entrepreneurial skills. We teach you skills in connecting effectively. We teach you personality development. We teach you leadership skills. Remember, I told you about your aptitude becoming your altitude. Remember also that your network will determine your net worth. People who say, it doesn't matter. It's a lie. Who do you know? Who do you relate with? Who do you plan with? Today, Prince was telling us that iron, sharpened iron. What kind of iron are you using on your iron? We will teach you how to do that. We will teach you real estate development, all kinds of mastery of digital marketing. What do you need to do to enjoy all this privilege? Is to transfer that 49,990 naira, that 79,990 naira, or 125,000 to the account showing on your screen now. 5974019011. First City Monument Bank account number of Titans Empire Builders International. Make your transfer, send evidence of that transfer to the person that invited you, and they will get you connected immediately, and you can begin to enjoy the privilege of this amazing, amazing system. In Tebi, we go around creating the successes, we go around acquiring the properties, we go around teaching how people can succeed in this amazing system. The question that I always ask people is, what do you want for yourself? What is your aspiration? What is your desire? Because ultimately, where you are is a result of what you have chosen. Where you will be a result of the decisions you take today. I ask you to take the decision today to join the winning team. That is transforming lives. Would you like yours to be transformed? We are right here to give you the connection and to teach you how to succeed. Thank you very much for listening to me this time. You know, I'm always excited to share this amazing system, and I'm very happy that you have listened to me. Thank you very much, Madam Ife. Back to you.